This video is aerial yoga with shoulder stand. So we can come onto the mat and we're just going to come onto our knees in Thunderbolt Pose. And we can capture our hands with the mat. By bringing our hands to the outside, to the front of the mat. We can start by coming to the front of the mat with our hands on the inside. Just loop them around the outside to capture our wrists. And just allow yourself to come forward and fall back. Just make a flow out of it. Go forward and come back. Are you photobombing my video?
Yep.
Go forward and back. Forward and back. And as you come forward, just allow yourself to hang out. Really feel a good release in your shoulders. And then just move from side to side while we're down here on our knees. Really allowing yourself to just work out any kinks that you might have. Excellent, good job. Release, come to standing. When we come to standing, that was my kiddo Zayden, by the way. Always introduce the animals, I guess I could introduce the children. We just want to capture our hands again, come back a little bit on the mat, and then just bring it out. Letting the shoulders release. And again, just move from side to side if that feels good. Nice and easy. Feeling a deep release with the shoulders. And the hammock is phenomenal because it really allows us to do that. Come back, excellent. Come right under the hammock, stretch the arms out, go to the outside of the hammock at first, loop your arms around several times. Grab a hold with your hands, and then just allow yourself to do some circles. Come forward to the side and back. These are so fun to do. You should be able to move pretty easily. Good job. Then reverse. Good job. Come back up. Pull yourself up. Take the fabric. Bring it around back behind you. We want to have it right along the shoulder blades. Stretch the legs out. Pop the hips open so that we're in a reverse plank position. Just go from side to side. Side to side. Hi, Nico. Side to side. And if it feels good, come forward, bend the legs, and just allow yourself to lean into the pose. Sometimes it kind of digs into the armpits, so come back. Good job. slowly come out of it. At this point, we can go into downward facing dog. We want to make sure that the hammock is right up against the hips, like the hip bones that protrude out. We don't want it right at our abdomen. Just fold forward. Have the hands on the mat, the feet on the mat. Maybe your heels cannot touch the ground. That's fine. That is just fine. Let the head hang heavy. Pedal the feet back and forth. Just push one heel to the then the other. And now we'll do three-legged dog. Just lift that right leg up. Loop it around the outside of the fabric and then stretch that leg out. Get it as straight as you can. Continue to push your shoulders down towards the ground. Good job. Release. Bring it back down. Switch sides after the feet. Bring that left leg up. Bring it to the outside of the hammock and then stretch that leg out. Keep pushing your hands into the floor. Keep pushing your heel to the ground. This will give you a deeper stretch for down dog, perhaps, if you don't have the flexibility to get your leg up this high naturally. And release. Come back to the mat. Walk your hands back. Make your way to a forward fold. Slowly come up half, all the way up. Arms up. Exhale. Hands to prayer position. Samastitihi. Good job. There are two kinds of trapeze hammocks. These are the best kind if you're going to be doing shoulder stand, in my opinion. You can do it with the other kind with the handles. You just don't have as much fabric to play with, but it is possible. This one's nice because you're able to stretch out and have a little bit more security. So you want to stretch out in your hammock, just stretching all the way out. You can have your arms stretched out. You want to bend your legs to begin with. And we're going to do bridge pose just to get our spine a little bit more oriented for shoulder stand. So bend your legs. Have your feet right under your knees. On the in-breath, lift the hips. Just push into the fabric. Keep the knees within the framework of the hips. Open up the chest. Inhale, come up, pop the chest open. Exhale, come back down. A couple more times. Lift up. Inhale, come back up one last time. Good job. Now we can do leg up the wall pose with the hammock. Just bring the fabric over the legs, capture it between your knees, lift up, bring the feet up. This is how it looks without the fabric. When we go to do shoulder stand, we want to have the fabric right at our shoulders. We don't want to have it obscuring our neck a whole lot. We want to be able to have our head come out just a little bit. We're going to Bring the fabric up over the legs, capture it between the knees. Lift up. If you need to, by all means, use the yoga hammock as a guide. You can just rest your feet on it, or if you have the strength, support yourself as you are upright. Good job. Maybe continue over into Plow Pose. Slowly come out of the pose. Do not look around while you're in this posture. Just by keeping your legs straight, rolling your spine back down into the hammock, and then bringing your legs down. Good job. When you're done with shoulder stand, you need a counter pose, which is fish pose. So just bring the hammock down to your rib cage and allow your head and shoulders to open up. Point the toes if that feels good. Just allow yourself to relax and release. Good job. And then, if you have a minute, you can take Shavasana in the hammock. It's really phenomenal. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you love this video. Please like, subscribe, share. You can share them as well. Until next time, may love and light be yours. Namaste.